Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. I just got a notification from YouTube that I needed to read. If you are joining this live, post live, head on over to 5 minutes to start from the beginning, or take a look at the description box below. That is where I put my timestamps. Once again, take a look at the description box below. That is where I put my timestamps. We got Deborah in the house. We got 14 Carats in the house. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to be going from Aries to Pisces, taking a look at what Spirit wants you to know now. But we're going to get started at 5 minutes. I've been getting some messages. So while we're waiting on people to come in here, I'm going to take in what it is that Spirit is trying to tell me. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll get started at 5 minutes, everyone. My nose is itching. That's good. I keep getting the number 17, so I was going to my angel number book to read the number 17. The number 17 is the star card. But in this book, the number 17 is aspire, think bigger. Your angels encourage you to speak your wants and dreams aloud to the universe. Get creative with what you want and see it happening in great detail. Visualize an experience in which you receive something you always wanted. Feel thankful for it as if it has already happened. If those of you guys are using the energy of the new moon in Scorpio to help you manifest, then that could be confirmation for some of you all. Hey, you made it this time. Welcome. Happy Friday to you. It says, hope you have good messages. My intent is to tap into the energies that are here for our greatest and highest good. And they give us messages, whether they are good or indifferent or something that is heavy and hard to swallow. I welcome it all for our greatest and highest good. And before I even come into my lives or do any of my readings, I make sure that that energy is protected. My dog is sitting here facing and staring at the wall. Just sitting and facing the wall. Interesting. So we've got some energies here. Ready, and my nose just keeps itching. Ready to deliver us to the point that we need to go to. Rose, I got a download for you earlier. Are you listening? Let me know. Confirm that I have your full attention. Put like the funniest emoji you can think of right now, because I got a download for you while I was putting on my makeup. Funniest emoji, just so I know that you're listening. Oh yeah, I gotta get tarot cards. What is going on? Mind blown, is that what it is? All right. Might not be baking, Rose. It might not be baking. You might not need to be looking for like a bakery or something like that. It might be like makeup or esthetician type beauty related kind of stuff. That's what I got. That's all that was given to me. Might not be baking. Let me know if that resonated with you in any way. All right. Let me pull some cards. We've got a minute before we get started, so let me go ahead and pull some cards. Does it look dark? I'm going to have to, you know what? I'm going to have to keep it the way that it is, because sometimes when the lights are really bright, it's very hard for me to see all of the kind-hearted people in the comments. And then sometimes I miss the haters, and I don't want to be missing these haters. You know, I want to read them. Okay, it looks good. All right, cool. Let's see. Some cards. What the Spirit wants you to know today. Okay, I grabbed this, so we're going to go there. Hello and welcome. Hey to you too. Welcome. Ooh, I almost applied to a store manager for Sephora a few months back. I love things, beauty. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, there was a reason why that came out, right? So explore it. It's Wendy Woo. Hello, Wendy. Happy Friday. It's Friday, y'all. I want everyone in here to just for a second thank Rose and thank Wendy for all of the lives that I've been doing lately. Thank Rose and thank Wendy. It is their fault. No, they are definitely master encouragers. Master encouragers. I said we were gonna get started at 5 minutes, but guys, give me a second. Give me a second. We're letting the numbers come up anyways. No big deal. We got people coming in from all over the world. So, let me just let Spirit tell me where to go. Oh, that's right. Yep. So you guys are in for a treat because I've been told multiple times to pull career cards today as well, finance cards as well. So every zodiac sign is going to get 2 cards, 2 oracle cards for career and finance, abundance attracting stuff. I forgot that was where we were going. So since we got these 2, this, and then we need tarot, and then we're good. All right, guys. Let me figure out what tarot deck we're doing, and then we'll be good to start. Well, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Just give me a second, guys. Roll with me. I know it's some of you guys' lunch breaks. I know that it's evening time at the house and y'all got kids, but just roll with me. Feel free to come and go as you please. Feel free to come and go as you please. I am just listening to my inner energy, and they say, don't rush. Get what it is that, oh, that's right. Get what it is that you need, and then we will converse. I am listening. Thank you. I said 1 tarot deck, and then they brought me 2 playing cards. So we have playing cards. All right, cool. And if I need a clarification deck, I will pull it out. Spirit, thank you for bringing me here and allowing me to deliver this message under your protective guise. Allow me to deliver it clearly and concisely to those watching. Should anything negative come up, immediately return it to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewers. Guys, a couple of rules, all right? To my my fam in the comments, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. This is a collaborative effort. The more you converse with me, the more I pick up on your energy, and vice versa. I do come here with the intent to speak the absolute God's honest truth, and sometimes I say stuff that is kind of hard to swallow, but that's just what Spirit is wanting to bring forward. My intention is for this to be whatever Spirit wants you to know now. If we get haters, if we get trolls, don't even engage. Do not even engage. What I need for you to do, you can send them prayer hands and the heart. Y'all know in my comments, my favorite emojis are the prayer hands and the heart. You can send them prayer hands and the heart. And then if I'm able to see, just start shouting out their name, and I will start removing them from the room. Next time we go live on Tuesday, I will have moderators. So send me, if you're interested in becoming a moderator for my Tuesdays and Friday lives, send me an email and we will converse, okay? It's Sweet Pea in the house. Sweet Pea, I had a download for you a couple of days ago. And my goodness, if I cannot remember it. I got part of the download, but I cannot remember the gist of it. So if I remember it during the reading, I'll bring it forward. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I already know my divination is not a form of blasphemy. It's awesome. I had an amazing awakening to my who I am and my bloodline and my ancestrage and past lives last night. It was so unbelievably powerful. I was up until after 1 a.m. this morning crying, releasing the pain of not knowing, releasing the pain of not knowing. For the longest time, I couldn't put a finger on who I was and where I came from, and I got that figured out, or at least I got a monumental enough glimpse last night that I feel like it was so empowering and life changing. So I changed my my description for the channel. I changed my description for a channel, and if you guys take a look at the what is it, the comment section, the post tab for the channel, I just linked a video. I am of a clan of energetic readers called cunning folk. I am a cunning woman. Not the kind that the Bible tries to throw under the bus and say that they're evil and so on and so forth. I am not a witch. Although if you are a witch, go ahead and shout out your witchery, say it loud and say it proud. I am not a witch, however, but I have finally figured out who in the hell I am. So that is awesome. For a lot of you guys, y'all know, if you've been here for a while, you know that this was something that just came upon me. It's not that I only just became spiritual. I've always been able to see like ghosts and spirits and whatnot since I was a kid, but the tarot thing was new to me like 2 years ago. And although it isn't new to me, hold on, it's already started. What did I literally just say? Oh, wait, guys, I think I just blocked somebody who was shouting out. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Rose said she's a witch. That's awesome. As long as you know who you are. I am a wise woman. A title gifted and earned from the Cherokee, from your Cherokee mentor. That's awesome. When you start learning who in the fuck you are, nobody can take that from you. Nobody can. But when you're walking in this world lost, then other people's impressions can start weighing on you, and you start believing that other people's thoughts are your thoughts. And it just ain't giving. It just ain't giving. I want to tell you what is giving. Allowing yourself the time to research who you are by sitting still with your own energy and actualizing memories from your past, from your bloodline, from your DNA, from your soul, and bringing them to your conscious awareness. My God, my God, my God, my God, my God, my God. It is amazing. Okay, so somebody just asked, can I ask you a yes or no question? I'm going to go through the zodiac signs, Aries to Pisces, and at the very end, I will open it up for one question readings. So yes, you can. Do not do it yet. Wait until I give the prompt. Take a look at the description box below. I will be offering, I think, let's do 4 one question readings. They do cost $17. You do need to pay me via Cash App. Do not pay me on YouTube, because if you do, I don't get that entire bit. YouTube gets 30% of that. All right, guys. So, 17. There's that 17 again. So earlier I kept getting 17 all day today, and I read from the book, and it's saying aspire. So those of you all who are really trying to manifest in this new moon energy, do the work. Don't just assume. Do the work. I want to say hello to all the wallflowers out there. Do not be afraid. You do not need to be afraid of me. I do want you to know that I see you, though. I see you and I love you. All right, let's go. Aries to Pisces. We're starting with Aries. Spirit for Aries, greatest and highest good. Spirit for Aries, greatest and highest good. We're taking a look at some some money energy because Spirit said so. The astrology is lining up. Hello. It says responsibility. Every human being is the author of his or own health or disease. This is Buddha. Yeah, so there's a couple of things that are coming up for the Aries community. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but probably more specifically Sun and Rising. If you are illiterate when it comes to money, how to move money, how to save money, how to invest money, if you are closed-minded to where you might have some lack mentality or some not so good vibes when it comes to money, then you're doing yourself a huge disservice. So it is in the now time, Aries, it is in the now time to start becoming more versed in the energy of currency. Make it a priority throughout your week to start changing your algorithm. Maybe watch one less tarot reader. You can even watch one less tarot reading of mine. I don't care, because I am here for your personal betterment, right? I'm your cheerleader, but you need to do the work. You need to take responsibility. So maybe watch one less tarot reading a week and start investing time in listening to, I don't know, like David Ramsey or, other things like that, people who are successful. But you know what's amazing about having a plethora of resources at your fingertips these day and age? You can take a look at the people who came from shit, or the people that failed multiple times and are now millionaires or billionaires, and really start taking a look at how they handle money and how they handle the energy throughout their day, because they got the same 24 hours that you have, right? So what are they doing differently? Okay, so responsibility is the first thing that comes up. So it is in the now time, Aries, that you start taking responsibility for your knowledge and your relationship to money. And it says great match. Yes. It says great match. You becoming a connoisseur of money education is going to uplift you in ways that the cards are not even going to be able to tell, because it's just legacy is what I'm hearing, okay? If you make it your responsibility. It says you are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Okay. Melissa just got a phone call yesterday, right, Melissa? Congratulations again. Congratulations again. I just got a download for Rose, also somebody else in the Ram family, right before we started this. So who's to say that there aren't other people that are in the community, or the wallflowers that are out there that are part of the Rams community, that are trying to match your energy to a new job or a position? In the cards, it literally says right now, great match. You are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. Don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. All right, that last part. Remember, Aries, what is our major arcana card? Other than the Fool card, it is what? The Emperor, right? We build bridges. We network. We start shit. We get shit done. We are not afraid, right? All right, that's what else. What else do you have? What else do you want to bring forward to? All right, Libra, we'll get to you. Don't worry. We're on Aries right now. We're going Aries to Pisces. We just got started. Nurture. Now I feel like I want to pull some more cards, and I will. Yeah, I'm going to pull these doodle cards. It says nurture. Grow a great life. Look after what is important to you. Grow a great life. Look after what is important to you. Nourish what you wish to grow. Isn't that what I read? If for those of you guys that joined me at the beginning when I was getting that 17 number, and I kept saying before I got started, if you are manifesting in this new moon in Scorpio energy, you need to take responsibility. Start looking at your goals, right? Assertive action every single day. If you want to call in change, you must start getting uncomfortable. doing things differently than you've always done them before. It says, grow a great life, look after what is important to you, nourish what you wish to grow in your life lovingly, tend to your relationships, and support your body, mind, and spirit. I hope I'm not the only one out here working out. I pray to God I am not the only one out here working out on a consistent basis. I also hope that I'm not the only one out here that has cut off alcohol for the most part. I mean, the holidays are coming up, so I might have like a couple of drinks. But I hope I'm not the only one out here that has taken a look at my bills from fast food and has decided to make a huge change when it comes to eating. Look at that, April 17th. I hope I'm not the only one out here. It literally says in the cards, you are being called to make change now, to be responsible now, Aries, for your health, your body, your mind. I hope I'm not the only one out here taking time out of each and every single day to be grateful and to think about my goals and to actually make plans to start achieving those goals, and beyond that, doing things to achieve said goals. I hope I'm not the only one out here. I hope I'm not the only one out here that I'm trying, that is elevating as a parent. I hope I'm not the only one out here that's elevating as a niece and a cousin. I hope I'm not the only one out here that's elevating as a coach. Do you see what I'm saying? Aries, the time is now to take responsibility. That's the first card that came out, responsibility. The King of Pentacles in the reverse, broke. Oh, I love it. The King of Pentacles in the reverse, broke. But you know what? The King of Swords in the upright came out. Guess what the King of Swords does? The King of Swords is a man or a woman of action. I don't give a shit if you're broke. I don't give a shit if your account is in the negative. Spirit doesn't either. The time is now. The time is now to start taking assertive action each and every single day. What in your behaviors, what in your habits need to change now? Do you need to stop what they call, I guess, doom scrolling at night? Where can you invest time into growing yourself as a professional, into growing yourself as an entrepreneur, as to growing yourself as a job seeker? Are you making job seeking your job? I don't give a shit if you're broke. Neither does Spirit. Because in your cards is the King of Swords. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. But we're not overcoming someday. The time is now. One last card for Aries, please. What do they need to know? Nurture yourself, baby. Nurture yourself. The Queen of Cups. What did I just fucking say? Nurture yourself, baby. Love yourself. And it's not just standing in the mirror and doing mirror affirmations. I am beautiful. I am wonderful. I deserve success. Do something about it. Your overall message is to take responsibility and nurture yourself. Aries, I love you. If you want to work with me, I do offer one-on-one coaching. Take a look at the description box below. I can help you through it. Wendy says, I am a work in progress, but this is why you are my person, Miss Shani. Hey, I'm a work in progress too. What you think, I'm up in front of you perfect? No, I literally just told y'all that I'm working on, I'm working out, and I'm eating differently, and I was spending too much money on fast food. I wasn't cooking food, even though I am a trained chef and pastry chef. Don't make no sense. Don't make no sense at all. Rewind, baby. You're good. All right. Somebody's always calling Sweet Pea while we're doing this. She said her sister just called. All right, Aries, that is for you. You guys, if you guys are Aries sun and you have the time, then consider sticking around for your moon rising. And I guess if love messages come out, you can take a look at your Venus. But your Venus can also tell you if you're experiencing any blocks in love and how to fix that. Let's take a look at Taurus. Faster, Spirit. Faster. All right. For Taurus, it's greatest and highest good. Hugs and kisses to you too. Brilliance. Brilliant. Brilliant. The light is on up here for you, Taurus. There's an idea, a motivation that you're ready to take action on, and you're plugged in, you're tapped in to syncing your conscious and your subconscious mind with your goals. It says, you discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas are bringing your own personal recognition. When you shine bright, people see you. When you set yourself apart from others, people notice that. So you're calling in a 6 of Wands. Taurus is what I'm getting when it comes to your career and your finance, which is success and other people wanting to be around you. It says perfection. Each day, devote a little time to daydreaming about being in perfect health. Keep your thoughts focused, constructive, and enjoyable. Trust that whatever you are dreaming will soon manifest in your life. So I am getting this idea that there are Taurus out there, that I like to say Tauri for plural, to pluralize Taurus. There are some Tauri out there who are getting, like, you get this idea, like, it's almost this angst a little bit, like, oh, okay, shaking it off. All right, haven't done this in a long time. But I can do it. Like this idea of, like, you know, like a runner before they start running, like they're over there doing like active stretching, like stretching their calves and their thighs and like stretching their arm or something. Like, this is what I see you, like you're about to start a race and you're just like, okay, I can do it. I got this. And I feel like there's a little bit of angst and fear that's like, am I like, I'm not a spring chicken, but I still have goals. I'm in and this idea of opportunities presenting themselves because you are shining bright, because you are tapped in, again, because you are syncing. You're listening to your higher self. Your higher self has been talking to you. You're no longer ignoring your soul and your higher self when they have been trying to get you to walk in the path of your true north, to your life's purpose, or to your next best chapter, and you are in line with that. Perfection is coming up on this word. I kind of get it when I read that, because it's not about perfection. It's about every day showing up and taking baby steps towards your goals. And I do feel like you are doing that. So for Taurus, I'm getting confirmation, I think, for a lot of you guys. And so Spirit sees what's happening. If you can stay on this path of awareness, more and more opportunities can present themselves. Hold on. I just got this idea here. The 6 of Cups in the reverse. What do you have regret about? Hold on. The 3 of Cups in the reverse. So some Taurus in here, there's like a job opportunity or that's interesting. There's two things there. There's like this an opportunity where you said no to, or you didn't jump fast enough, and then it like went away, and so now you're like kind of stuck in that energy of like, I wish I could have taken advantage of that, but you weren't meant to. So that I'm just intuitively getting that there was more that you needed to learn or experience, or that just wasn't going to be a good fit for you. But then I'm also getting something about you regretting how you betrayed a friend in your past or a relationship in the past. And I don't know if like there's like this cloud over your head. For some reason, you're not compartmentalizing the energies. So there's some like anger in your energy, or like regret in your energy, and it doesn't have anything to do specifically like with money, although it might have something to do with money. And it's like you're using that as an excuse not to excel or not to give yourself the grace that you can stand in success. No. One does not equal two in this equation, Taurus, for those who this message is for. That happened then, and that happened with this situation or with this person, but hold on. Here we go. Hold on, guys. All right, there we go. Okay, sorry. Whatever this is, this dark cloud over you, you deserve success. And whatever this thing is from the past, it's going to work itself out, but you don't need to be so focused on that. Submit the paperwork or whatever it is that you need to do, have the conversation or say the prayer to God, and then let it go, and then concentrate on the matter at hand. There's opportunities in front of you that you need to be concentrating on. You don't need to be worried about this other thing and blaming this other thing for, oh, this thing happened to me, and so therefore that's why my life has been fucked. A lot of things happen to people, but it's whether or not you choose to get on the bus of shame, or you choose to get on the bus of self-empowerment. I want you to get a ticket, go stand in line, and tell yourself that I will get on the bus of self-empowerment. I'm no longer going to be standing in the wrong line for that stupid ass dark bus that takes me down a rabbit hole of anger and pain and regret. Not doing that anymore, Taurus. Today is the day for you and your life moving forward. What does Taurus need to know now? Nurture. Wow, you got the same. Y'all saw me shuffle, but you got the same card that Aries got. It says, grow a great life. The past is not your present. The past is not your future. There is time that you should be taking on a controlled and regular basis when you evaluate these past situations, or this one very specific heavy past situation that creeps into other parts of your life. And like, be very intentional about it. You can even tell your mind, because your mind's always going to keep you in a place of comfort. And even if that means that it's going to remind you of shit that happened years ago, versus it wanting to concentrate on these new opportunities and figuring out how you're going to step into those, how you're going to show up in those new opportunities. That's the unknown, and unknown is scary for the mind, especially Taurus. I really want you to jump out of this energy, okay? So have intentional time set aside. That's why people go to therapy. That's why people go to counseling. That's why people seek out advice from people who are successful and thriving. And you make an appointment. You don't talk to your therapist all day, every day. You don't. There's a problem with that, because you're focused on things that are bringing you into the past and things that are bringing you down if you did some shit like that. So you make an appointment on Thursday from 3:15 to 3:45, or from 3:15 to 4, even if you're doing that with your actual therapist, coach, or shaman, or whatever it is, or yourself. And then you sit down during that time and you allow those energies to come in so that you can process them and you can figure out ways to get them out of your energy, so that when they do come up in your mind, they don't trigger you. That's what that means by forgiving and releasing stuff. Forgive doesn't mean you go back to what hurt you, what knocked you in the head the first time. Forgive just means that you've released that energy. It happened in the past. I'm not going to dwell on it now, because I have goals in the future. So set aside time, but don't let that creep into your opportunities. Do not let your past baggage be what's holding you back today. Okay, Taurus? I hope that made sense. It made a hell of a lot of sense to me. Ace of Wands. Yes, because you got new opportunities presenting themselves to you. You're headed in a new direction, and Spirit is like, here, I'm trying to get your attention because I want to have a discussion with you on how we're going to tackle this. I want to give you new ideas. I want you to show up determined and ready to go. Listen to that energy. 9 and a half times out of 10. Listen to that energy. If you need to set aside time, and you should be, to evaluate your past so that you can release it, let it go, alchemize it, and turn it into new energy that serves you, that's how you're going to handle that. All right? Alchemize the past, Taurus. Don't let it take over your present moment. Are y'all still there? I mean, I see people are here, but... Okay. Gemini. Okay. Gemini, for Gemini's greatest and highest good, what is it that you want to say to Gemini, please? Innovation. You will need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test ideas. And I immediately got like somebody that's been out of the workforce for like a long time and is now like re-stepping into the workforce. And it's like, things don't operate like that anymore, Susan. I don't know. Wouldn't that be crazy if somebody like got in the chat and was like, I'm a Gemini and my name is Susan? I'd quit. I'd be like, I'm done. 2 cards, giving and wealth. So a couple of things, Gemini, learning to grow your money. There could be some Gemini in this energy that is learning how to invest your money. Because your situation has improved. This is very specific, and this might be like even like a personal type of thing, but I'm picking up on a Gemini that your situation has improved so much so that it's like, okay, now I have extra, so instead of me putting it in this savings account, which is low yield, let me start researching a high yield savings account. Let me start researching stocks and bonds and investing. You could have just recently got into that. The second storyline that I'm getting is somebody who's evaluating their will and testament, and they're trying to figure out who's going to get what, and it could, both things could be related. As well as being open to receiving gifts of the universe, become open to the idea of giving to others. Give your love, compassion, time, and money freely. Keep the energy of abundance flowing. You won't receive it if you can't give it. Oh, somebody thinking about cutting somebody off? Gemini? This is very specific. The 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Refusing to learn. There's disharmony in a contract. The contract could be like an actual, like physical document, like some sort of legal document between you and somebody else. Or the contract could resonate as like a spiritual contract, like a connection, like a soulmate of yours. Remember, soulmates aren't always lovers, guys. So this could be like a family member or something. There's a lack of teamwork between you and somebody else, Gemini. Ace of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, the Moon card. You really need to do some self-evaluation, go within. I know it's hard to do. It's hard to kind of sit still a little bit sometimes, Gemini, but you really need to do some evaluation of like what you want your future with this connection to look like, or what you want your legacy to be. You make a reading where they're all past the net examination of January 2026. Yeah, so I'm doing personal readings at the end. They're $17. You must pay me via Cash App, but you need to wait until I say to send the money, because if you send it before I say, I'm going to take it as a tip. So if you want to ask a personal question, just wait. I feel like most of this is your advice. Like, don't be afraid to evaluate how you want your legacy to be. Don't be afraid to evaluate Like I'm also getting too, like, even, and it could be as simple as like you're trying to figure out who you want to donate your money to. Wow, this is very specific. Maybe it's not an inheritance. Maybe it's like who you want, like what organization to devote your money to. And the cards are saying to ignore other people's advice and invest in what brings you joy, whatever it is. It could be cancer society, like people that heal people with cancer, the Shriners, or, you know, what is it, PETA, whatever. Do what makes, fuck everybody else's opinion, Gemini, and do your own research and do what brings you joy. Keep in mind, though, like the question I think that Spirit is asking you to ask yourself, like, what do I want my legacy to look like? Advice for Gemini in this energy. The Five of Wands. Teamwork is coming up twice for you. Although it's coming up in the reverse in this particular card. I don't use reversals in this card. But there's something about teamwork that you need to be evaluating. So there's like a contract between you and somebody else, Gemini. Again, it could be a spiritual contract connection, or it could be an actual contract that you really need to figure out and feel if it's serving you or not. That's what Spirit wants you to take your time doing right now. It's a nice problem some other people would like to have, Gemini. Oh, I got all this money. I don't know what to do with it. Let me tap into that. Oh, I got all this money. I don't know what to do with it. Don't be Scrooge. Don't be, what is Scrooge from DuckTales? Don't be Scrooge. I got that too. Don't be a Scrooge. All right, let's go. Cancer. All right, Cancer. For Cancer's greatest in high school, what do they need to know? It says, roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You are holding your talents, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. I got that last year for Cancer. Are we on the same? Yeah. David, I don't know why I did not block you last time. But now that I know exactly who you are blocked now. David said, I want to tap into you. Nasty ass. I'm a grown ass woman. I'll be saying that shit. All right. Now I can't get that one song stuck out of my head. Damn it, that David guy. I can't. Crash into you. And we go crash into me, baby. And I come into you. Yuck. All right, who are we at? Cancer? Cancer, are you hiding in the dark? It says, so wisely, whatever you send out to others will be returned to you. This is an immutable law of the universe. If you send out anger, you will be given more reasons to feel anger. If you send out generosity and love, these are what you will receive. I do feel like, hold on. In this energy for Cancer, Seven of Pentacles. Hard work pays off. I feel like there's two things that are coming to me for Cancer. One storyline is that there's a Cancer that's hiding, maybe for fear of being seen. You know, maybe your throat chakra is blocked and you're just like, you feel like you're going to be judged if you start showing your true talents, or if you start speaking your new truth. Maybe you've had a change of mind about something, a realization, an epiphany, and you want to pivot and go into a different direction, Cancer. So you've got this fear of judgment, I feel like is what's coming. So essentially what Spirit is saying, and oh, by the way, this is related to your money. So what Spirit is saying, Cancer, is the more you focus on if people are going to judge you or they're going to be haters out there, what if I'm not successful, the more you're going to see those things in your reality. The haters are literally going to take control, whether they are imagined or real. Like somebody might say, you can't change your mind. You can't go a different direction. And you start believing that because you don't know where you actually stand. But you do know where you stand. You just haven't made peace with it, Cancer. So Spirit is asking you to make peace with. This is something that you've been mulling over for a long time with the Seven of Pentacles. You've got this innate ability within you, but you fear being judged. You fear somebody's not going to like what you have to say. Look at me! Shit! There's a hell of a lot of people in the, like last or earlier this week, people were calling me witch all up and down and saying I was satanic and all this other stuff. Yeah, I got exes that I don't ever want to see again. They literally could be, and people in my family that I don't talk to, some of those people could literally be in this live right now. Hi, Cornelia. How are you, sweetie? Nice to see you. They could literally be in this live right now, not making any comments, just hiding off in the shadow. But am I letting it stop me? Hell, I could have like an ex-husband, boyfriend, or family member that I'm no longer talking to that has a fake account, a mock account, and is over here commenting, calling me all kind of names. It could be happening. They could just be sitting in the background sending me negative vibes. There could be people from my that I don't even realize, that I haven't even named yet, just from corresponding with me, or associates that could be watching my videos at any given time and just be like, man, Shani, I don't know what happened to our Shani. Hey, she went off and joined a gang, a witch gang. I don't give a fuck. This is what I was called to do. Spirit called me here. God called me here. The universe called me here. Whether, and I was going to say whether it all works out or not, but I already know that it will work out. But if I didn't come and share my God's honest truth and talent and innate abilities with people outside of myself and outside of my family, then I would be doing my soul a disservice, and I wouldn't be checking a box off of my list of duties that I had to do in this lifetime. Whether I'm afraid or not, I'm going to show up for myself, for my soul, for my greatest and highest good. And I'm going to show up to the people that are out here that really come to readings like this, and or private readings or coaching sessions, because they really need help and direction and really want to take leadership and control of their own lives. I know that I am called to help 2, 3 people, 15 people, 1,000 people, 100,000 people, 1 million people eventually. I can't let fear stand in the way. There's nothing you can do about haters. Who are we on? Cancer. There's always going to be haters. Even if you didn't put yourself out there, even if you didn't speak your truth, somebody's going to hate you about your hair. Somebody's going to hate you about your clothes. Somebody's going to say your feet stink. You got one ex out there that hates you, loathes you, talks shit about you all the time. No matter what you do, somebody's going to hate you. You might as well be standing in your truth when people are talking shit about you. 9 of Wands. Because you're just like, well, people have talked shit about me before in the past, and I'm afraid. Do it scared. Somebody said, look behind you. Oh my God. I have full control of my environment, honey. I am not scared of my own house, my own studio, and my own life. Look behind you. You know what would be funny? Is if one of your spirits came in here and I told you, I was like, oh, this man with the top hat came in here and told me to tell you to be quiet. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's see here. Leo, 4952. Leo, for Leo's greatest and highest good, what does Leo need to know right now? respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. You might be connected to an Aries somehow, Leo. Unfolding. If you don't treat yourself with love and respect, others won't either. Leo, if you don't treat yourself with love and respect, others won't either. Learn to love yourself. It says, learn to love yourself, warts and all. That's for somebody. Learn to love yourself, warts and all, and everyone else will do the same. Not true. Not true. What the fuck? What are you gonna have? What are you trying to do? Left, right, up, right, left. Like, are you trying to do some Nintendo game? Now you told me to look behind me. Now you're telling me to look up. This is YouTube. I'm not playing no fucking Mario Brothers game. You got one more time to say some bullshit and you're done. One more time. I have full control. What you talking about, some good girl? Fuck you. Good girl. What, you my dad? Well, you could be. Hi, Daddy. I haven't seen you in 25 years. Okay. All right. So, who are we on? Leo? Not everybody is gonna like you, and it's okay. Like, literally, look what just happened. You're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody's gonna like you, and you're not gonna like everybody. Once you become at peace with that reality, then things will be a lot much easier. It says unfolding. Access to greater prosperity is unfolding for you. Slowly, you are growing as you learn more to keep expanding. Yeah, it kind of corresponds with this Cancer energy that I was getting. It's this fear of success. Where does that come from, Leo? Why do you have fear of success? The Temperance and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Release it. Release yourself from being stuck in your own head. You are your own worst enemy. Your life has meaning. Your message has meaning. You hear me, Leo? Your life has meaning and your message has meaning. Imposter syndrome is coming up for you. Focus. What really matters right now, okay? And you know what really matters right now? What you want. Your goals. Does this path, I feel like you're about to step on some new path, or you've been tempted with a new opportunity. And I say tempted just because I think this Temperance card came out here, but I don't want it to sound like negative or anything like that, because I don't believe that it is. I believe that you are talking yourself out of this opportunity. If it aligns with your goals, if it aligns with your values that you have already set out, if it aligns with your non-negotiables, if it aligns with elevating you and your family to a level of something prosperous, if it provides partnership, if it provides peace, even if initially it's tough and hard, if you can see over that initial hurdle and you still see prosperity and you still see peace, where's the question? You're standing in your own way, Leo. Queen of Swords. You know you can do this. You know you got this. And you know that you have the wherewithal. You know that you have the skill. You know that you have the talent. So go do. Go do. Go do what is best for you, your family. Go do what brings you peace. Go in that direction. All right. If it's calling to you, Leo, it's calling to you for a reason. 54, Virgo. For Virgo's greatest and highest good. What do we have for Virgo? Somebody said, oh, I felt that completely. Awesome. Was that Sweet Pea? All right, here we go. Virgo. Smile. Don't tell me what to do. That was Virgo's response. The card says smile, and Virgo's like, don't tell me what to do. If I don't want to smile, I don't want to smile. It's like how men back in the day, older men, used to always tell women, you look so much prettier if you just smile. Fuck you. I was smiling before I saw your ugly face. Smile. Even when you feel under the weather or unhappy, the simple action of smiling releases chemicals that will lower your blood pressure, stimulate your immune system, and lift your mood. It's true. I mean, I used to be like an aerobics instructor, and they would always tell you like, smile, smile, right? Because then it would kind of like hype you up, and it would tell your body a different signal other than I'm tired. And then sometimes you'll hear like aerobics instructors tell people like, smile, you got this, you got this. And it's annoying when people give you this. It's triggering for a lot, actually. And I felt like it was triggering for Virgo. But essentially what Spirit is saying with the smile is like, it's time to experience a new emotion. Allow that to happen. Give yourself, and I said safe. So maybe you don't feel safe, even in your own skin, Virgo, to experience happiness and joy and healthy pleasure. Okay, who is that? See, Haywood, before I block you, you know what's so funny? It says, damn, you got a big forehead. What you think? I'm 43 years old. I have had the exact same forehead my entire life. And you are talking to somebody who is retired military. So for 20 motherfucking years, I had to pull my hair back. Don't you think I didn't see my fucking forehead? How do you think I brush my teeth every day? Like this? Talk about something else. Were you bullied as a kid? You must have been. But here you go. All right. Peace be with you. All right. Oh, it was a Marine. Of course. Of course. Or so they claimed. Or so they claimed. Star power. Virgo. Oh. The number 17 might be showing up a lot around you, Virgo. The number 17. So just look. Just look. Just pay attention to your environment, Virgo. That could be confirmation that Spirit's been trying to give you downloads about this. You have this want, this need, this yearning. Your soul is like, now is the time to turn over a new leaf and allow in the energy of happiness and joy. But I do feel like you've been fighting against it. It says you need engaging work that will let your talent shine. You are a natural, it says you are a natural actor or influencer. You attract fame and fortune. Okay, fame and fortune. And it doesn't have to be like, it doesn't have to be like YouTube, though it can be. Essentially, this is like, you have abilities in the workplace that other people don't have. You have an ability to go into a workplace, Virgo, and set shit straight, organize shit, get things on the right footing. But I feel like there's this, somebody said they take offense because they have a big forehead too. We the Sade's up in this motherfucker. You have these abilities. You're not trusting in your abilities. And here's the thing. Once you become comfortable with the abilities that you have, and you can literally go into a place, Virgo, you can go into a place and you can set shit straight. You can change the atmosphere. You can change the processes and in an improving sort of manner. You have this innate ability. You're a fucking Virgo. Lean on that power. Lean on that strength. Once you start doing that, it's going to be like, you're going to have one pat on the back from yourself or other people after another. It's definitely a 6 of Wands sort of thing. The 8 of Wands in the reverse, slow momentum and impatient. You got fire in your chart. You must. Rome wasn't built in a day. It took me 3 days to clean my garage. But it's clean. I got a fucking couch in my garage. I pull my car out, go over there, go in the garage with my kids, and we can go and hang out. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's gonna take some time. Now I'm getting that one of you guys are an actual like a YouTuber, or you got some sort of like platform or something like that. It's gonna take time to grow your base. It's gonna take time. Speaking of which, are you guys subscribed? Because I'm trying to get 5,000 subscribers because I got plans. And y'all are going to enjoy them. Virgo. It says attraction. Call in your soul allies. What type of personalities have you attracted into your life? Set a fresh intention around the kind of people that you would like to meet in the future. If you learn from your past, you'll do better selecting your team, your lovers, situations in your future. But you've got to learn from mistakes. Every situation, every connection that you have, that's why they call it, it's a gift. Life is a fucking hard as hell journey, but I'll tell you what, you get gifts, you get little nuggets every single day, multiple ones. And if you fuck up, I can guarantee you're gonna get Spirit's gonna give you another go around at the thing you fucked up at, so that you can do it right the next time. So you made some mistakes with maybe the jobs that you took, or the people that you selected for your teammates, or the people that you selected for your work partners, or for your romantic partners. Okay. Why did you select those people? What void were you not seeing in yourself when you selected those people that weren't working for you? That didn't realize your dream, or that didn't understand your energy? What were you rushing through? What were you not paying attention to? You start sitting with that energy, I can guarantee you'll do things differently the next time. And that in itself doesn't guarantee success. There might be another lesson. But as long as you're trying to take an intentional action in life, Virgo, then you'll start seeing slowly but surely things will start turning around and turn around in your favor. There's this lady on YouTube. I don't know, she's got like over like 1 million followers. I cannot remember her name, but she talks about like success and all this other stuff. She used to be lazy and now she's like a multi-million. She's the CEO and owner of multi-million-dollar companies. And she was saying that when she first started one of her businesses, she was just so eager to get people on her team and put them in leadership positions so that she didn't have to do the work, that she just hired on people and she trusted their resume and she trusted what they said, and things didn't work out. So she learned, okay, I'm not going to rush through things anymore. I'm instead of making somebody fit a mold, I'm going to hire somebody who already has that energy. These are things that she already learned. These are things that you can't change most people. So start seeking out the people that already are on your level from the beginning. That's in everything, relationships and career, all that stuff for you, Virgo. That's what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. Eight of Pentacles. This might be a work reading. It's okay. You're a work in progress. Your job is a work in progress. Your business is a work in progress. Just keep going. Keep digging. Keep learning from the failures, the setbacks, and make different actions and choices next time. Good. I'm glad that these things are resonating with you guys. Thank you. All right, let's move on to Libra. All right, Libra. What does Libra need to know right now, Spirit, for everyone's greatest and highest good? Libra. Guys, if I miss your comments and you're saying something nice, then right back at you. So thank you for interacting. Libra. Inspiration. Look for life enhancers, Libra. Look for life enhancers. These are people who are naturally cheerful, confident, affectionate, and benevolent. They will encourage you, boost your spirit, and lift your energy. I offer coaching. Take a look at the description box. You can book a one-on-one coaching session. I believe that I am naturally cheerful, confident, and affectionate. I got you, Libra. It doesn't have to be me though. It could be anybody. Ensure that we are the sum of the 5 people we spend the most time around. So if you're a Libra spending time around losers, lint lickers, then guess what you're going to show up as? A loser and a lint licker. If you don't want to be a loser or a lint licker, start cultivating your surroundings and the people that you hang out with, even your algorithm, right? Change up what you're taking in your what you're ingesting via like the internet. I'm touching my laptop over here, guys. The internet or something like that. So you're learning every day. So you're elevating every day. Choose to be around people that inspire you. Choose to be around people that want to see you succeed. They're not in competition with you. People that understand that there is enough to go around. We all deserve to be blessed, and there are plenty of blessings out there. The universe is infinite and has infinite light. Hey, shout out to myself. And is always ready to share its light and blessings with you, right? So essentially, Spirit is saying, look at the people that you surround yourself with, make sure that they are uplifting, and if they're not, do not be afraid to say goodbye. You need balance anyways, right? You want reciprocal energy. So if you're investing in people and they're not investing back to you, then you already know that they're not your people, right, Libra? Got to have a little bit self-awareness. People skills. If do unto others, right? The golden rule. Like, do unto others. What the fuck is the golden rule? Do unto others how you would have them do unto you, right? That's what it is, right? That is one of my favorite commercials too. If they're not doing, hold on. What was I gonna say? I lost it. Just make sure the people you hang out around are people that are truly bringing you joy. I know I said it correctly, but I was gonna say something after that was clever and fucking witty as hell, and I forgot what I was gonna say. It was gonna be t-shirt worthy, boy. I'll tell you what. I was gonna say something. It was a golden rule, and it was gonna have a twist at the end. Goodness. People skills. You have the flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or head of the company. Listen, Libra, it might not even necessarily be that you are needing to change your environment. It might be that here very, very soon, because this is what you need to know now, Spirit are bringing people to you for you to lead. You be the light. You shine the positivity. You shine the inspiration to the people. So, you know, if you've got a platform, if you are a boss, a leader, a manager, a business owner, expect the unexpected, in that people might just be, you might be shocked to find out who is orbiting around you just to see how it is that you move. You never know who's watching. Who's watching me? Is there somebody out there? Email me. Email me. I never know who's watching. Who's watching me? Email me. Let's work together. All right, let's see here. Thank you. I appreciate those warm vibes. I never heard that said before. I think I kind of like it. It kind of tingles in a good way. Somebody said me, Eric. Eric, can we elevate each other, Eric? I'm not looking for a man, Eric. I'm looking for somebody that we can go places. I'm looking for somebody we can go places, you know? I'm trying to build an empire here. I'm the freaking emperor. Duh. And I'm ready to emperor. Libra, 8 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so Virgo got something like this. Like, it's going to take a while. 8 of Wands in the reverse. It's going to take a while. You might be waiting on some communication. Maybe you've got this inkling, or maybe I'm just verifying to you that there's this energy coming towards you. Like, you might have this like awareness that there's something coming towards you, somebody that wants to communicate with you, maybe build with you. Maybe there's a whole reason why I went on about like being an emperor and I'm trying to build an empire. Maybe there's a reason why I said all that. You feel like it's okay. So when is it going to come? Like, it's almost like you're next to you've got your notifications on your phone, and you know that somebody is coming in. Who is this person, or what is this opportunity that's coming towards the Libra? The Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. The Hierophant, a teacher, a mentor, or somebody who has been there, done that, and is truly successful already in whatever it is that you are doing. What, hold on. I don't think that it's fully developed yet, because I'm having a hard time tapping into the energy. I can see it, right, Libra? But I don't think, like I say it a lot from Willy Wonka, a million pieces take a long time to put together. So essentially, Spirit is putting together your chocolate bar opportunity, a golden ticket for you. Oh, hey, I like how that worked. But they're still putting the pieces together. There is somebody that is soon to present themselves to you. Somebody who is successful in the same area that you are working in right now, Libra. And they're going to want to collaborate with you. It just hasn't happened yet. What's the biggest thing that's keeping... Okay, the Star card. What did I... The number 17 again for the win. The Star card. Keep hope alive. Get a t-shirt. Write it on a sticky note. Don't change anything that you are doing right now, Libra. Don't change you. Keep your authenticity. Keep your integrity. Keep showing up. Don't change. Don't change. Don't change. You never, ever know who is watching, so always be... Fuck! I forgot the rest of that shit. I keep losing it. So always be interviewing. Libra, always be interviewing. But stay true to your authentic self. You never know who's watching. Let me tell you something, okay? You got 3 major arcana cards. And then you got the 8 of Wands. Big, impactful change. Big, impactful change. You know, Tyrese, the actor Tyrese and the singer Tyrese, he was just on a bus singing a Coca-Cola song and he got discovered and now he's a millionaire and now he's an actor and everybody knows who he is. That's not really the story. But what I'm saying is that you never know. Get ready, Libra. Yes, ma'am. Get ready. Hey, get ready now so that you are always ready. You don't have to get ready later. Get ready and stay ready. Hey, girl, hey. I'm late. What sign am I on? I'm about to go to Scorpio. So feel free to rewind. I love you. Love you so much. Thank you for joining me. All right, here we go. Ooh, 55, 55. Scorpio, what is going on? 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 55 seconds. 555. Scorpio, I haven't even pulled any cards. Hold on. Because now, okay, so I'm being taken to the devil card. So just don't, there might have been like a recent communication that you had. Like, don't rush it. Can you stop, please? Don't rush it. Integrity first. Hold on, this is literally like a download that I'm getting, guys. Be honest with yourself and with whomever it is that you recently connected with. Be honest about vices, about goals. Vices is huge. Be honest about vices and be honest about goals. My nose is itching. Yeah. Yeah, Melissa, look it up. Be honest about your vices. There are skeletons in the closet. Let's pull some cards. I don't know if that's for everybody. I don't know if that's for every Scorpio. That could be just for like a specific thing, but yeah, the devil card was coming up for you. So just move with intention and self-awareness and be honest with yourself. How about that? Yeah. Yeah. Scorpio. Scorpio's grace and highest good. What do they need to know now? Great match. The card says great match. So do you think, and this is supposed to be money, but now my throat is getting all blocked. Somebody makes you nervous. Do you think that you and this person are a great match? If that is the case, are you sure? I'm not a naysayer, guys. I love love. My chart, if you looked at my chart, you would know I love love and I will never give up on the energy of love. Never, ever, 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 ever. I love love. I love hugs. I love kisses. I love companionship. It's just that it needs to be healthy. And I'm getting this devil. What did you say? Neptune, though. Well, it's more of like a spiritual thing then at that point, Melissa. Hold on. For Scorpio, please. Hope. It says concentrate on joy, not sorrow. On smiles, not frowns. On forgiveness, not resentment. On empathy, not lack of understanding. On love, not hate. The results will be breathtaking. Spirit, if you don't start talking to me, please. In the cards for Scorpios, greatest and highest good. The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because I'm getting conflicting energy, Scorpio. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. There in the conflicting energy. Fuck a Queen of Swords in the reverse. And not in the way you want to, Scorpio. No. Ew. A Queen of Swords in the reverse is a lying, manipulative, rude ass POS. The question is that you or is that somebody else? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Empress. I do not think him is what you think him is. I don't think that he is who you think he is. That's what came up. I don't think he is who you think he is. But you're the Empress. Okay. Reverse this if need be. I just got what you need to know is there was like some recent connection between you and somebody else. And recent can be like, I don't know. Just there's a connection between you and somebody else. That's what I'm going to say. Okay, Scorpio? And I don't think everybody in the picture is being completely honest about skeletons in the closet, about goals in life. I do feel like there's a bit of, with this Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Ten of Cups in the reverse, and this Four of Pentacles in the reverse, I do feel like there's a bit of manipulating the situation. I don't think this is a forever thing. But somebody is coming up as the Empress, and it doesn't really matter because you'll be attracting new pretty soon anyways. Yep, the fuck yep. Scorpio. The Five of Wands. Somebody's not being honest. Somebody doesn't actually want to be a team player. And I'm saying somebody because I'm getting conflicting energy. I don't know if I'm talking to the antagonist or the protagonist. If I'm talking to the masculine, the feminine, or the feminine, the feminine, or the masculine, the masculine. I don't know if I'm talking to this party or that party. And it could be because, everybody's in here watching their sun, moon, rising, and Venus. It could be because of that. Or hell, I don't know. It could, both people in this situation could be watching right now. That'd be crazy, right? What if you were in here watching a tarot reading on somebody, and then that person you're watching the tarot reading on was actually watching the same tarot reading? That'd be crazy. Hey, if this resonates with you, just make sure that you're not being delusional about what the connection really is. Take some time to feel the person out. How do you do that? You converse. You look for behaviors. You look for consistency versus non-consistency. You look for love bombing. You look for lies, fairy tales, and fallacies. That's what you look for. Pay attention. Wake up. Somebody is the Empress anyways, so you got enough life knowledge to know. You just got to follow your gut. I don't know who that is, but it's going to resonate with somebody. All right, Sagittarius. 12406 Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Woo! Let's do it. Spirit, for Sagittarius, greatest and highest good, what is it that they need to know right now? Whatever spirit guides were initially in here, they have stepped aside. They're not gone. It's almost like imagine like a board meeting, or like you're in the conference room in a meeting at work, and somebody's supposed to give a presentation, and there's like some mix up, and then somebody else is like, I'll do it. Meanwhile, everybody's still there, but like the presenter has changed. For Sagittarius, greatest and highest good, what is it that they need to know now? Gratitude. Whenever you turn on a tap, give thanks for the water. Whatever you eat or drink, give thanks for it. When you sit quietly, give thanks for the peace that surrounds you. Say thank you for everything, every day. You'll receive the abundance that comes in many forms. You are being led, Sagittarius, towards a new timeline that includes new people. In the flow. It literally says in the flow. You are being led. Well, you know what? It kind of makes sense because we're like a day and a half away from Sagittarius energy, right? Aries, please. I did it at the beginning. I'm at Sagittarius, so just rewind to the beginning. I started like 7 minutes in. No, I started 15 minutes in. I lied. Sorry. Love you. So, it's interesting because like somebody said Aries, and then there's a couple of people in the comments saying Aries. I had a recent reading like this, like last week for Aries, when I was talking about like a change of the guard. You either have had this birthday season is going to be giving. This year for you is going to be giving. This next 12 months is going to be giving. They've been readying you. The energies around you for your greatest and highest good, boo, have been readying you for this year. Go with the flow. Be thankful. Be thankful. Give your gratitude right now. I say multiple times a day. I say it as soon as I wake up. I say it, throughout my day, and I say it when I'm taking a shower, so I'm cleansing. When I come in here, I say it before I go to bed. I say thank you for the blessings, both seen and unseen. Whether you know it or not, you are being taken care of. You are being guided towards success and opportunity. And there's like a new person or a person presenting themselves somehow or another in this year for you, this new year for you, Sagittarius. And with that person comes a new spirit guide. Does that make sense? So since you've become intertangled with this person that you are manifesting into your reality, they come with their own energy. That's why you got to be careful who you sleep with. Because you've been sleeping with all other kind of shit too. This is why it's so important for people to heal between relationships. So that the energy you're bringing into the new relationship isn't that of the old one. Right? So you can have a fighting chance. This energetic change for you is giving you a fighting chance to welcome in the opportunity and to make it work. Damn. In the flow, the universe is sending you help. There's no way in the world I'm gonna memorize all of these damn cards, guys. I don't even know. There's no way in the fucking world. In the flow, the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. Sagittarius. And say thank you along the way. Scorpio. I just did Scorpio. I'm on Sagittarius right now. And say thank you along the way. The Strength in the reverse, the Two of Wands. The Lovers in the reverse, the Ten of Pentacles. No, you're gonna get your lover. You're gonna get your love life. You're gonna get reciprocal interest and investment. You're gonna get it. Stop being a naysayer. Stop being your own worst enemy. Stop talking shit about yourself. Stop talking shit about the ex. Get to a place of elevation to where you don't even give a fuck about the ex and what they did or did not do to you or what you did or did not do to them. Fuck it. It was in the past. 42, 42. Oh shit. 6, 6. The Lovers twice. You are calling in the love of your life, Sagittarius, but you keep second guessing yourself. You keep second guessing this person, or you keep second guessing if it's even actually going to happen. Yet you're hoping for it. That's the only card in the upright is the Two of Wands. Yet you hope for it. Self-doubt, Strength in the reverse. The Lovers in the reverse is disharmony. But you know what? The disharmony is one-sided with this Lovers in the reverse. Because you want to know why? Because you care more than the other person does. The other person's already moved on past the bullshit. The other person's already self-interested. Whatever that means to you. Let me get a couple more cards about this other person's energy. Sagittarius, you might not know who this person is. You might know who this person is. I don't know. You know, soul contracts and soulmates, they have their own energy. They have their own timelines. They have their own expiration dates. And they have their own present to you dates. The Wheel of Fortune. So, divine works on its own timeline. This isn't being rushed. You are being prepared. I passed December. Right on point. You passed December. I don't know what that means. Sorry. What is this other person's energy? The Three of Wands in the reverse. Delayed opportunity. Closed off. Sagittarius, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that your person is kind of like almost through with you. And that's what I got earlier when I was talking about like self-interested. Like it wasn't like some verbal stab at this other person. Like they are interested in taking themselves seriously, whether you do or not. What is blocking Sagittarius from seeing this in like a different direction or from a different perspective? Somebody said, I found true love. I fumbled. It's true. Oh, I thought it said I found true love. There are no accidents. I fumbled. It's true. So there is an opportunity for you specifically to find true love. $17. Come on. I'm just kidding. That's free. Just for you, boo. The Empress in the reverse. Holy fucking shit. Do you know what that means? I fumbled true love. Or I fumbled love. Or I fumbled it. Sagittarius, you feel like you fumbled it? Okay, Jeff Hill. Who's the tarot reader? Is it you or me? Get off my stage, Jeff. Get off my stage, Jeff. This is the Shani show. It's me and my spirit guides. Actually, no, because one of your spirit guides literally just walked in here and said, I'll take it from here. No, I'm on Sagittarius right now. What? Rick? Okay, Rick is gone. Bye, Rick. Ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. Bye, Rick. Spirit be here. Yes, 100%. So you feel like you fumbled this person, and I'm going to be dead ass honest with you. So does the other person. I'm going to be honest with you. But is it this person? Oh, you're going to have me ask a yes or no question, aren't you? This is nobody in the chat asking this. This is this energy that is here is wanting me to ask a yes or no question. So I need to change cards. So hold on, guys. Hold on. Shit is getting real. Shit is getting real. Sagittarius, why do you do this to me, boo? Every single time I tap into your energy, it's got to be extra. Why? Why, oh why, oh why? My Sagittarius. For the Sagittarius, this new energy that's moving, that Sagittarius is getting prepared for, this energy, whatever it is that Sagittarius is getting prepared for, is it a resurgence of this same connection? Yes or no? Is it a resurgence of the same connection? It's a yes. But it came out in the reverse, and the card is the King of Pentacles. Hold on. No woohoo yet. No woohoo. No woohoo. We got to take a look at the energy, okay? Because just because Spirit is preparing you for a resurgence of this energy does not mean it's going to be easy, boo. It was a yes, but it was a reversal of the energy. Okay. You know what the issue is? And I've talked about this in Sagittarius' reading so much. I feel like a broken record at this point. But the issue is two type A personalities, two people that are trying to wear the pants, two people that are essentially in competition, two people that have their own ideas of how things are supposed to go, that are not communicating properly, that are not investing time properly or consistently, tit for tat type of BS. In other words, y'all are both trying to control the situation where there needs to be like a give and take. So that's something that's going to need to be overcome, right? Sagittarius, what does Sagittarius need to know right now? Choice. Choice. What direction are you going to go? How are you going to approach the situation when it does present itself to you again, Sagittarius? You're going to do it the same way you've always done it? Or you're going to come to the table differently? And stop. Because I already know what you just said. Well, what about them? Fuck them right now. We're not talking about them. I have not yet once talked to or addressed the cross watcher in this reading when I normally do, when I get to your energy, which is interesting, right? Don't worry about the other person. What are you going to do, Sagittarius? This is a huge monumental thing in your life. Huge. So much so, whether you fucking believe it or not, one of your spirit guides literally walked into my fucking house and is standing right there and is like, I'll take it from here. which means this is huge for your lifetime. Jeff said, I'm going to listen. All I do is talk. Well, Jeff is the Sagittarius in the house that's making an executive's decision for his own life and how he is going to show up. It says choice. Choose your own adventure. If that ain't a Sagittarius fucking card, I don't know what is. Choose your own adventure, Sagittarius. It says you always have choice when deciding how to respond to a situation. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. How am I supposed to learn all? I don't know. There's more cards in a damn tarot deck. There's more than 78 cards there, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. Paper with, what is this? 2-ply? I don't know these cards by heart. If you're a Virgo, I already did Virgo. Just rewind. Okay. Unless you're watching the Sagittarius reading. I'm going to read this card to you. The synchronicity is ridiculous. Okay. It says, choice. Choose your own adventure. You always have a choice when deciding how to respond to a situation. Choose well. Use your courage and wisdom to serve the, not your, THE, the greatest and highest good. What does that mean? What does that mean when the word the or the shows up in that particular statement? It means it's not just about you. Now, I did say, fuck the other person. We're not talking about how the other person responds. I did say, how are you going to respond? How are you going to show up? Are you going to allow yourself to show up differently? But you have to understand that you are intertwined. There's a gold thread, a red thread between you and this other person. So your actions will determine pass or fail, essentially. And it's a group project. You're getting individually graded and you're getting graded as a group. You understand that? How are you going to show up? That's what you need to know right now. Maybe you should talk to this new spirit guide that's hanging out. So, and then somebody saying, so I put it in God's hands. Yes. But this is how God likes to work with his creation. Okay? Are you ready? He likes, or she, God, the omnipotent being that God is, right? Or whatever God you believe in, wants for you to still take control of your own life. You can pray and you can pray and you can pray and you can pray all day. But if you don't do nothing about it, nothing is going to change, because God is going to say, I don't think you're ready for this blessing. All right, let's get off of Sag energy. You got enough of my time, Sag. And just like I say every single time, but I love you. But I love you. The World card in the reverse. It ain't done. It ain't done. This situation ain't done. Capricorn. Let's go to Capricorn. 144. Capricorn. All right, guys. What does Capricorn need to know right now, Spirit? Thank you. Bye. See you later. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is Spirit guide is like, excuse me. Because it's deep. I roll deep. My ancestors, my spirit guides, the gods and goddesses that have brought me in front of you today, the angels, the higher level energies, and the ascendant masters that I come to the table with on a daily basis, or when we do these lives, I be rolling deep. Okay? So literally Sagittarius' spirit guide was just like, excuse me. Can I get over there? Hold on. Let me. I'm over here doing all this fucking talking and shuffling. All right, Capricorn. Here you are. Here's your energy. Let's go, Capricorn. Positivity. Always do your best to direct your thoughts in a positive and productive direction. Focus on life-affirming and joyful thoughts. Train yourself to avoid negative, pessimistic, self-defeating, and critical thoughts and emotions. I'm stopping. We're not, the number 17 keeps popping up. So, I'll just say, we're not 17 anymore. You're not 17 anymore. You're not 22 anymore. Every single day is a blessing. But what every single day means is you're a day older. There's a Capricorn out there that is like, you know, I see a person, and I don't know if it's a male or a female. I can't really tell, but I'm kind of like getting this idea of this person that's kind of like looking in the mirror that's like, oh my God, where has the time gone? Well, let me tell you something. You're lucky that you're looking in the mirror wondering that you have had that blessing to get to a point to where you're getting old, because there are countless souls right now that weren't able to get to that opportunity. So do not waste your time. Stand in the energy of gratitude for the gift of being able to experience more. Oh, the rest of the card says, train yourself to avoid negative thoughts and emotions because these will block the flow of abundance. Today is a present. Reflection. Scorpio season, Scorpio new moon got you down, Capricorn. You've been reflecting on some deep shit. you've been having like it's kind of like Capricorn is having like a what do they call it? Like not a near death experience, not that. So, and I apologize if that sounds triggering, but essentially like, you know how they say like before you die, it's like your life flashes before you. I do feel like there's been in the season, you know, because Scorpio asks you to dig deep, okay? In this season, I feel like Capricorn has been self-reflecting, this reflection card, on how life has transpired thus far. Life review, yeah. You're okay. You are safe. You're good. You are successful. All of the positive stuff. You are strong. Today's affirmation card for me, okay? And it's fitting because I'm live, and you know there's trolls out there, so I'm glad that this came out today. But it said, and this is for you, Capricorn. It says, today I am confident. Today I am who I am, and I am capable of doing anything that I put my mind to. I don't care if you're 43, 53, 63, 73. It doesn't matter. But I do feel like you're doing a lot of evaluation, and you know it's because of the season. It's coming up for a reason. So notice and give grace, and time to those things that you're, especially if it's a pattern of thoughts. Like if it's like the same thought that's coming up again. I'm getting this idea of a Capricorn that's like, oh, where is the time going? Why are you doing this? If this resonates with you, why are you looking at yourself as if there's an issue with aging? Why? The gray hair means that you've been through stressful shit and you came out the other side. The wrinkles are showing your experience. As you age, and everybody ages, as you age, you lose collagen, you lose muscle mass, you lose bone mass and all. Stop looking at me like that. My dog is looking at me like I am boring the shit out of her. But this is for somebody. This is a message for somebody. She's looking at me like how I feel like you're looking at yourself. Stop judging yourself. You've got so much experience. Why don't you start putting it into, maybe somebody needs to write a memoir. Maybe somebody needs to type a long ass email about the things that they've experienced in their life. My grandpa did that before he passed, and that was absolutely wonderful. I actually have it framed and hung up in my studio. These reoccurrence of reflections and glimmers into your past are probably meant to be a gift for you to share your experience. Maybe it's meant to be a badge of achievement. Maybe some of you guys have like wayward children or grandchildren, or nieces and nephew that could do with a good life's remembrance from you, in that maybe without even realizing, somebody else can learn from your mistakes or your experiences or avoid a pitfall. Maybe this can help other people see you in a different light, and that might bring them closer to you. So use that time. Acknowledge those thoughts that are coming up. Write it down or put it in an email or share your story. I'm back, guys. Write it down, put it in an email, or share your story. Do not be afraid to be that auntie or that uncle at the family at Thanksgiving. Do not be afraid to share your story. Now is the time. Take time to revisit your past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. Okay, so take the time, right, to acknowledge your past and start sharing those experiences with other people, because you never know. And I talked about this before. You never know who's listening. You never know who you're going to impact in a positive way, right? And then also have the understanding that not everybody's going to give a shit. But there's always that one, or those onesie twosies that really can benefit from a life's lesson. And then the second part is, but it ain't over yet. The voluptuous lady hasn't sang yet. So keep making plans for your future. Right. Spirit's going to bring towards you the people that need to be brought towards you in the time that they need to be brought towards you. But they're relying on you to take action, put your story into words. There's something that keeps coming out about that. Put your story into words. Let people know. Capricorn, two cards. You got 2 cards, but I still love you. That's your reading. That's what you needed to know. That's what Spirit needs you to know right now. Aquarius. Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. For Aquarius, greatest and highest good. Yeah, clears out the riffraff. Yep. All right. I like riffraff. Riffraff, street rat. Is that what they say? Why are we on Aladdin? What is the significance of Aladdin for Aquarius? Aquarius, what are you doing? Let's see. For Aquarius, greatest and highest good. Spirit, what are you trying to tell Aquarius now? Investment. There's a Bitcoin on here. Oh, okay. At the bottom of the deck. Good luck. Ah, okay, Aquarius. Aquarius might, I feel like Aquarius has their finger on a pulse, on the pulse. But be careful, right? Because the Aladdin thing came out. And it was the one where they were talking about like street rat. Where like Aladdin was like, ooh, that's a bad word. I'm not gonna say that word. Borrowing things without permission. So essentially, there's an opportunity that's coming towards you, Aquarius, to make some money, to make an investment, to shift or move in your career. Just be cognizant and aware of where that suggestion is coming from, where the tips are coming from, like for whom it's coming from. What? All that glitters isn't gold? Not everybody has your best interest at heart. Do your own research. Trust but verify, Aquarius. Trust but verify for Aquarius, please. Trust but verify. Money. It says leave a banknote, either a real one or a photograph copy one, in front of a mirror so that you can see its reflection. More money will begin to flow towards you as a consequence. Okay. Just, there's an opportunity. Just be careful. Do your research. That's what I keep getting. There's an opportunity. It looks like it could potentially be lucrative. Maybe there's something like in the paperwork legally that you have to do first. Make sure you do that. Research. Aquarius. Forgive. Set yourself free. Forgiveness is a powerful act of self-love. Forgive yourself and others. This transformative release, and then as I do that, I just burp, so confirmation. This transformative release will unburden and heal your heart. Wait a second. So you feel like, and the other message I'm getting is there's an Aquarius out there that feels like you did somebody wrong when it came to money. Set yourself free. Forgiveness is a powerful act. Forgive yourself and others just to relief, unburden, and heal your heart. No, you feel like you were done wrong. Hold on, Aquarius. This is a little tricky. It's kind of like the Scorpio reading. I don't know who I'm talking to. So the role might have to be reversed. So somebody dealing with an Aquarius might feel like the Aquarius did them wrong. Something about adjudication, justice, like maybe some sort of court battle or something, or an inheritance that you were left out of. That's for somebody. Another one is that the Aquarius knows that they didn't do somebody favorably. And so they're sitting in this energy of shame. And then another Aquarius has an opportunity to make a shit ton of money, or at least it looks like that. But there's still more research that needs to be done. And all three could be true. I just don't know, Aquarius, where you sit in all three of those situations. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. The Aquarius says, at the bottom of the deck, the Justice card. I said it. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. You don't know how to wrong or right. The bulk thing is that there's an acknowledgement in your heart, in your head, that you might have done something wrong or might have shortchanged somebody. And the pun is completely intended because we are talking about money. And it's like a guilt that you're carrying with you. But at this point, you're like, well, I don't know. And then there's this idea of statute of limitation too. Wow. Aquarius, why is your energy always so... At least it makes good for good YouTube, I guess. This sounds like a personal reading, so take it as it resonates. If the roles need to be reversed, then reverse it. And for some of you guys, you already got the message that you needed to get. But there is an Aquarius out there that knows that they did somebody dirty or wrong, or didn't give them all that was due towards them, shortchanged them somehow, or left a justice situation, like a legal situation, with more than you know that you should have. But at this point, it's like, well, what are you going to do? But it's not really just like surface, like, well, what are you going to do? Because you feel kind of guilty about it. And then now you're like, well, what can I do? Can I even do anything? Can I go back and fix the wrong? Hello. You feel like you've already missed the opportunity to even go back and fix what was wrong, what happened. Perspective. Consider the big picture, Aquarius. Consider the big picture. Step back and try to get a different view of your situation. Seeing things from a soul level will give you a clearer and higher perspective, but you don't want to speak your truth because your energy just tried to choke me. Because then it'll be self-incriminating. You'd have to admit that you did something wrong. Okay. Well, for your bestie's sake, I hope this isn't their reading, or they fit in somewhere else. But somebody needs to hear this. Okay. So it sounds complicated, but Spirit is saying, what is your heart telling you is right? Complicated or not, what is your heart telling you is right? Sometimes adults have to have hard conversations. That was something that we were supposed to be taught as kids. We were supposed to be taught as kids that integrity is paramount. You're supposed to be able to do the right thing even when people aren't watching. Your advice, Aquarius, is the 5 of Cups. Listen, the thing that you did or whatever happened or whatever, it happened in the past. Okay? There's 2 kind of evaluation cards. This one specifically is evaluating the past for what it really is. And this is telling you, like, in order for you to be able to do that, you need to probably take a couple of steps back. And the hard part is that sometimes Spirit be asking us, or life be asking us to do some shit that we don't want to do. But is it what's right? But is it what's right, though? What's the right thing to do? Pisces. Let's go to Pisces. The right thing to do, somebody said, is to take accountability. Yeah, it's going to be hard. That's a tough one. It's going to be hard, but I'll tell you what. It's going to help release a whole hell of a lot of shit. It's going to make you feel so much lighter. I didn't like my laugh just now. I didn't like it, but sorry. That's what came out. All right, let's see here. Pisces. Didn't mean to grab those cards. Let's do these cards. Pisces. for Pisces, greatest and highest good, Spirit, Pisces. Pisces. What does Spirit need Pisces to know? Spirit, what do you want to tell Pisces? What do they need to know right now? Baby, baby, baby. Wealth. Oh, it really says that. It honestly says it. Wealth. Pisces. Whose pot you digging in? Are you digging in your pot of gold, Pisces? Is Amazon delivering your pot of gold, Pisces? There are people who have money and people who are rich. Oh, shit, Coco Chanel. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to quote Coco Chanel, but I will say that once upon a time, there was a woman with a mixed past who said something that sounded pretty cool. And she said, there are people who have money and people who are rich. Whose pot of gold are you calling in, Pisces? Is it yours? Are you calling in your pot of gold? Have you chose to feel the vibration of the life that you are trying to live? Are you, oh shit. Are you rendezvousing with the high vibration of wealth and richness? Oh. And the cards that fell out were bright idea and innovation. So you might have, this might not be, it might not be, you hear me? It might not be like a windfall through an inheritance, Pisces. What I'm getting is because you did the fucking work. And now I'm getting Mary, Mary. It's the God in me. It's the God in me. Hey, it's the God in me. It's so funny when people call me a heathen and tell me to go to church. Yet I'm constantly quoting gospel songs. Pisces, people have no clue how much you've prayed for the blessings. Pisces, people have no clue how much you've tried to heal and have healed for these blessings. Pisces, people have no clue how much inner work that you have done. Pisces, people have no clue how many times you showed up when you thought you didn't even have the energy to even present yourself that day. Pisces, people have no clue what you have gone through to experience this pot of gold and to elevate to that energy. You have chosen to live the vibration of the life that you have chosen for yourself, a life filled with prosperity, a life filled with blessings, a life filled with money, baby, a life filled with money, a life filled with money, a life filled with abundance. And you have stayed firm on that, and you have taken the action that was needed to experience it. Pisces, you only get one card. Because I damn sure just preached the hell out of that wealth card. Pisces. On the table. Pisces, you are manifesting some shit, baby. If you're not manifesting a pot of gold, you are manifesting gold cutlery. You hear me, Pisces? A gold knife and fork. Essentially what this on the table card said. Now this is the card I know. Essentially what this on the table card is saying that you put in an order. And it is only but a matter of time before it arrives at your table. And you've made a very specific request to the heavens, to the universe, to your spirit guides, to your ancestors. A very specific request. And it is coming. Not the gold cutlery, you better believe it. On the table, time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. Not a step up. Could you imagine going to your boss? Boss, can I get a step up? I'd like a step up, please. Clearing. They don't know how much you prayed. They don't know how much you've healed. They don't know how many times you've had to say goodbye to the people that you absolutely loved and didn't want to have to say goodbye to, but they are no longer serving you. They were no longer feeding your soul. They were keeping you from growing and achieving the wealth Not the gold cutlery. The wealth you deserve. Spirit sees you, Pisces. If you Pisces, let me tell you something. If you even had an inkling, a second guessing this reading, I'm gonna say a prayer for you real quick. Because whenever you go to a tarot reading, whenever you view a tarot reading, and it sounds like the most magnificent thing, the thing that you would absolutely want to enjoy and experience in your life, don't naysay the blessing. That's essentially the universe and God saying, would you like this? That's like you going to the restaurant and saying, what are your specialties for the day? It's like going to a fucking Mexican restaurant and ordering a hamburger. Don't do that. Spirit is already telling you, oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that 20. Spirit is already telling you what is on the menu. Order. The only thing that's on the menu is wealth. And the old privileged ladies from back in the 20s, 30s, or 40s, whenever she lived, said this, and I quote, there are people who have money and people who are rich. Are you trying to have enough for right now, or are you trying to have enough for the rest of your life? Put in the order, Pisces. 6 of Swords. 10 of Wands. You're moving on from the fucking burden. The 6 of Cups. You're not stuck in the past anymore. The past has no hold on you anymore. The Ace of Cups. You're no longer investing in the past. It is right now and a foreseeable future. If you want this energy, let me tell you something, Pisces. If you haven't been deliberate about your life in the last few months, you better start getting deliberate right now. I'm serious about this energy. Woo, Jesus. Don't have me in here talking in tongues. Don't have me. I would scare the hell out of some of y'all people that weren't raised in the churches I was raised going to. If I started talking in tongues, I would definitely get some comments. Everything was all good, and then she started speaking Swahili. You better believe I will speak some Swahili if it means that I will be helping you call in these blessings. You better fucking believe. I will learn it today. I already know one word, Shani. It means marvelous in Swahili. Look it up. Here we go. 10 of Wands landed on the 10 of Wands. I don't ever read these cards in the reverse, but look how the 10 of Wands landed on the 10 of Wands that was on the table. The 10 of Wands in the upright and the 10 of Wands in the reverse. Releasing the burdens. Bye, bye, bye. I don't want to be a fool no more. Nope. Pisces ain't going to be a fool no more. Pisces about to be rich. You know, I want to give you some advice, Pisces, because I want you to be able to maintain this. What am I saying to you? You are getting an opportunity because of the work that you have done. Either through your work, Pisces, through your actual, like your job, your 9 to 5 or whatever whatever it is that you're creating, right? You are getting an opportunity to shine so fucking brightly that it starts not just paying your bills, but paying your bills on time. Not just paying your bills on time, but paying the creditors on time. Turning off the phone calls from the creditors calling you. It's not just filling your bank account on the first of the month. It's filling your savings account. It's not just filling your savings account. It is filling your diverse portfolio. portfolio, baby. It's not just filling your diverse portfolio. It's making it so that you can start investing in other people. That's what the cards are saying. So what does Spirit need you to know right now? That you are aligned. How do we stay here? Don't fucking second guess it. Some of you gonna get it today, some of you gonna get it tomorrow. Some of you gonna get it in your birthday season. Don't second guess it. Do not stop what you are doing. That's probably your advice. I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Pisces. Advice for Pisces, greatest and highest good. How do they maintain this energy for Pisces, greatest and highest good? The Ace of Wands, keep fucking doing what you're doing. Confirmation. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing. Keep going. Keep going. Do not give up. Do not give up. If you need to ask for inspiration, ask for inspiration. If you need to ask for a higher level of commitment to yourself, ask for a higher level of commitment to yourself. If you need to turn some bad habits into some good habits, do it. Do it now. I'm doing good. How are you? Thank you for joining me. You never know. You never know. Always be ready. Get ready right now, Pisces. Get ready and stay ready so you don't have to get ready when the opportunity presents itself. Keep showing up for yourself, Pisces. Keep showing up for yourself. All right, guys. I have 15 minutes. I have 15 minutes. Claim it. Hey, listen. I don't give a shit where you got Pisces in your chart. If you are here and you are listening to this Pisces reading, that means I am tapped into your energy. Claim it and claim it now. Claim it and claim it now. Claim it. I don't care if you're watching this live. I don't care if you're watching this post live. Claim it and claim it now. I claim this now. I choose to feel the vibration I am trying to live. All right. Because I have 15 minutes, I'm going to do two one question readings. They cost $17. You must pay me via Cash App, because if you pay me on YouTube, I don't get all of that money. YouTube gets 30% of that profit. I want to get 100% of it because YouTube ain't doing the reading. Okay. So if you want a one question reading, thank you. Thank you. If you want a one question reading, two people. And I'll get the notification. I'm recording this on my phone. I will get the notification on my phone. I will take the first two people that send $17 to my Cash App. Heavily discounted, guys. Number one, I don't usually do personal readings. And number two, they damn sure don't cost $17. It is a one question reading. So if you want me to do a one question reading, take a look at the description box below. You got to send $17 to my Cash App and then let me know that you have sent it. And then you can put your one question in the comments and I will do a reading for you. So I have an opportunity for two. The first two people that book, just let me know. Did I relive it? Sweet Pea, are you still here? It was something about Recus, though. Avec la crème, por favor. What does he say? That's French. It was something about Recus, though. So maybe you need to go watch Under the Cherry Moon or listen to Christopher Stacey's Parade. Maybe there's some download that you're meant to get. Maybe the reason why I forgot it is because the download was meant to be direct towards you, Sweet Pea. So I don't know if you got a DVD or if you got it in your Amazon Prime or something. Under the Cherry Moon, or listen to Christopher Tracy's Parade. And then just see, like give yourself like space and time The very few times in my life I don't have a question. You know what? That's because you're opening up to blessings. Just let them flow, Melissa. Let the blessings flow. Don't force it. Mhm. I'd be interested to see. I mean, if it's something where you feel comfortable sharing, I'd be interesting to see what it led you to. So be open to it. Like, go into it with intention before you watch the movie or listen to the song. Go into it with intention and say, "Hey, I'm here. You called me here. I'm making myself available to receive whatever download it is that you're wanting to give me." And it might not come right away, and it might, but just be open to it. And then you might have an immediate interpretation. You might not, but just be open to it, because there was something, and I cannot remember what it is. Okay, we got our first Cash App. Patrice. Patrice. What is your question, Patrice? Thank you. Well, thank you for coming. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe on your way out. You get notifications. I go live on Tuesdays and Fridays at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. Is that what the E means? I've been numb and so confused lately, making me feel crazy. I don't... Light walker, light walking in the dark. I don't know what you're saying, boo. Who is Patrice, though? Because I know sometimes people have their Cash App another name and then their YouTube handle a different name as well. Me. Okay. Red Birdie 32. I want to know what's coming in regards of this career and finance. Okay. Did you already check out your sun and rising sign? Hold on. Let me let my dog out, Patrice. Hold on. Here. Go this way. Oh, sorry, guys. Whew. Okay, I'm back. So I just want to know, so by you asking this question, did you already take a look at, in this reading, your you missed your sun sign? Was you were here for your... Okay, so your Sagittarius didn't really have any money stuff, but I just wanted to make sure. Okay. All right, let's see here. So we're going to keep these two, and then I'm going to completely switch the deck for you. And I am going to go to... Let me get these out of the way. Right. Hold on, guys. Sorry if that's loud. I just want to make sure that I'm tapping specifically into Patrice's energy. Oh, I know what cards to get you. Okay, hold on. Generosity is at the as soon as I open this deck. That's a 6 of Pentacles. This is a balance of giving and receiving is key. We'll see what that means for you. Patrice's question is, I want to know what's coming in regards to my career and finance. Patrice is asking, she wants to know what's coming in regards to her career and finance, please, Spirit. Calling on the angels, the guides. Calling on Patrice's spirit team, protected by my spirit team, angels and guides for Patrice. Let's see. I want to... What's coming in regards to my career? Creation.
create your reality.
Patrice is working on something either in the spirit world or in this world right now. Creation, you have everything that you need to manifest your dreams. Focus your energy and align your intentions to bring ideas into reality. Trust in your creativity and skills, knowing that they can transform potential into success. This is your moment to take inspired action. Okay, so you're the I wish I would have said it before I pulled the card. Dang it, why didn't y'all leave me to say it before I pulled the card? Okay, this is the time to jump on the momentum. There's fast flowing momentum. No, sorry. In a couple of days, Sagittarius season. Yeah, because that's going to be really fast and fiery movement for you. So right now is the time for you, or in the next couple of days, the next 48 hours, you will be called to start taking steps towards an endeavor that is going to lead you to like abundant success. And the reason why you're going to be successful in this, whatever it is because you have a lot of experience in it and you're good at it. I don't think that it's made itself known to you recently because your energy wasn't aligned. It wasn't time. Thank you, Melissa. Patrice. I don't like these cards. I don't want these cards. I don't want those cards. I want some different cards. I keep getting angel for you, so I'm gonna go angel cards. I'm just gonna pull a couple of cards and then I'll give you your full reading, okay? The Three of Pentacles, a new work contract. And then it says talent and recognition of your talent. There's something you're good at. So don't second guess what you bring to the table. Ask for if it comes to negotiation, ask for what you deserve, not for what, essentially negotiate. I think that there's going to be a power play a little bit. And so you're going to need to really stand firm on your inner knowing that you're good at what you do. Take a look at my, take a look at the description box. Oh, I already got no more readings. I already got my two readings. Okay. Hold on. For Patrice. Sorry guys. For Patrice, please. 10 of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, again, double and triple confirmation that you are talented at what you're doing. And so you needed to walk away from something, and I feel like you had to do it hastily. There might have been some bad blood between you and another person, or just like you and your last work center or your workspace or your career, and you had to walk away. I do feel like there was like some shit that was said, to be honest with you, on your part or somebody else's part. I'm not even gonna discern that, but I do feel like you had to do it to protect yourself. It looked like even like protect your heart, because this Ace of Swords is depicted, or this Page of Swords is depicted, or this Knight of Swords is depicted differently. Number one, there's no horse, so it's not moving. But then number two, it's got its sword out, standing on the ground, and is holding flowers on the other side. So there was something that you were doing you had to stand firm in your belief that whatever it was wasn't serving you. And I don't know how you said it. I feel like you said it in a way that was kind of like matter of fact and to the point. Either way, you've moved on and you are heading in the right direction. This other card says taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find your opportunities. So Give it 48 hours. Right? Where are we at? We're on the 21st, right? So there's something about Sagittarius season that's going to be giving to you. Oh yeah, the 23rd. Yeah. So give it 48 hours. Don't make any moves. Maybe something's going to present itself to you within the next 48 hours. But give it 48 hours, and then at that point, you're going to have to hit the ground running. I feel like there's an opportunity that is going to present itself, and you're going to want to immediately say yes, but don't do that. You're going to shortchange yourself. You're going to be doing yourself a disservice. Allow for negotiation. So maybe if you're unsure about how to negotiate a contract or how to negotiate for the money that you feel like you deserve, or how to even price your services correctly, spend these next 48 hours learning. Maybe even sit down with like some sort of long form language AI thing like ChatGPT and say, or download your resume and then ask ChatGPT, like, how much could I possibly get? Okay, so she says, life has taught me a lot about negotiating what I deserve. Okay, so come to the table ready. Ready to slay and serve. You heard me? But prepare yourself. So maybe that's what it is that you need to be doing in these next 48 hours. Prepare yourself to come to the table ready to throw. If it's an interview, throw the interview. Like, give them no question, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Patrice is the one. Slay and serve, yes ma'am. 100%. Whatever it is that you left in the past, bravo. Because there would have been there's a weaker version of you in a different reality on a different timeline that has not left that behind. You were the one that broke that curse. So congratulations for that, because it wasn't easy. But you were right. You were following your intuition. You did need to leave. Also, too, look at your I don't know if there's a situation where you're gonna need a resume, but I feel like let's say you do have a resume. I feel like you're still not articulating all that you bring to the table, all of your experiences. I feel like you're dumbing down something, and I don't think you're doing it purposefully. But there's something that's not quite up to date, and it's because you're not giving yourself credit. I feel like the humility at this point needs to be thrown out the table. Especially you got the Magician, and then you got the take the steps for, and you got the 3 of Pentacles twice. It's not about humility, right? It's more about like, yeah, I mean, but not just oomph, right? Not just oomph. It's like real tangible something that you're not putting in there. Just take a look at your resume. It's not about oomph. It's more about like, they say that like a housewife could even, like, let's say you were a housewife or a house dad or something, and you hadn't been in the workplace for like 15 years or something like that. And then you go to the workplace and all you're telling people is that I don't have any work experience. Bullshit. You took care of an entire household. You took care of kids, da 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 da. There's ways to work that into the resume so you're not selling yourself short. It's something like that. And I'm not saying you're a housewife or a house husband. I'm not saying that, but there's something where you're selling yourself short. Throw humility out the window, acknowledge your accomplishments, put pen to paper, make it sing. All right. Who we got? Is it Tammy? Tamara? Am I saying it right? Tamara? Samara? Are you one of the twins? Oh. Are you asking a question? Okay. My twin flame. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. My twin flame is a 9/11 Virgo. I know one of those. Sweet, sweet person. I don't know if you feel that way though. It's not my twin flame, it's yours. Um, I'm a 4-1 Aries. It's a lot of ones, BT dub, right? You ever notice that? The 111 there? He's talking to me in the 5D. Know what that feels like. How long until he contacts me in the 3D? This the question you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay $17 for a twin flame question, and that's the question you're gonna ask. Cause you know, I'm about to give you your $17 back because you know the divine masculine goes back and forth every single day, 15 times a day. I can connect you to the energy of right now, and then I can connect you to the energy of the foreseeable future. I know. I know. I will pull cards, but I'm going to be dead ass completely honest with you that oh shit, I've been talking about your Virgo for a while, have I not? Have I not been talking about your Virgo for a while? I don't think I brought up your Virgo necessarily today, and I don't think I brought up your Virgo on Tuesday, but I do feel like I've been talking about your Virgo for a while. Yes or no? Because I've been yes, because I've been getting twin flame from Virgo for a while. Okay. Well, all this energy on the table over here. Let's scoot you over. Let's scoot you over. I have a very live and active deck that she loves to be the star of the show. This deck is definitely a Leo. It's a secondhand deck. So I got it from Half Price Books. But it smells of incense, like rose specifically. So I like to use her for love. But she's very active and she likes to be the star of the show. This is your first card. All right. Fatigue's greatest and highest good. Let's release Patrice. Bye, Patrice. Love you. That damn devil. Well, it's a twin flame union. What you expect? What you expect? Am I reading? Are you a reader, John? I think John is a reader. Because John had Patrice's reading before I even did. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to have to go back and look at the comments. But he was predicting stuff for her before I even pulled cards. I don't even know if John is a reader. I wonder if John is a clairvoyant, clairaudient psychic without cards. All right, here we go. T's asking about her twin flame. Oh, I know. Hold on. I know. Let's do... Oh, hold on. I got a song. My. Sure look good tonight. I don't remember the rest of the words, but you sure look good tonight. Can he see you? Like, does he see like your social media platforms or something? Do y'all run into each other on a normal basis? Have y'all recently seen each other? I know he sees you in the 5D, but let's just pretend like that doesn't count. Because my twin flame is always in my dreams observing. He's always off in the side in the distance. He's never talking to me. But does your twin flame see you somehow? Can he see you? Does he have access to how you look right now? 25 plus years we've been on and off. I'm finally divorced and he's because he's butt hurt. Sorry. Because he's butthurt. Okay. Can you give me his first initial, please? How long were you married? Don't worry about it. Just give me his first initial. Is who a reader? Am I a reader or is John a reader? I'm reading tarot card. Yes, and I'm doing a personal reading right now. W. As soon as you type W, my dog started barking. Oh, Diablo. W. Let's talk about this. Let's dive into W's energy right now. How does W feel about T? How does W feel about T? If he was being completely and utterly honest with himself and me, no walls up. Mystery, unknown, confused. What did I say? What did I say? But you know what? Fuck what I said. It ain't about what I said. You know, because I'm on a twin flame journey. So let me release my energy from this. This ain't mine. This ain't mine reading. This ain't my reading. Okay. Can I say I intuitively picked that up? Sorry. Change. Give me some more on this. Eternal regret. And then transformation. Can I get some more on this transformation card, please? The Seven of Wands. The Nine of Cups. You know what he's telling you? He doesn't need you. What he's telling me, what he's telling himself is he doesn't need you. Nine of Cups and the Seven of Wands. That's a lie. But what he's saying to himself, how he's going through his days, is that nobody needs anybody. Let's just be honest, right? But the twin flame journey is just something different. He's saying, I don't need her. Fuck her. She went and married some other dude anyways. Giving some other dude all of my good. Taking care of some other dude when he's sick. Listening to some other dude's woes. Experiencing birthdays and holidays with some other dude. I don't need her. This is the energy that he's in right now. A part of him wants you to apologize to him. A part of him wants to apologize to you. I'm sorry. I even let it get to the point where you felt comfortable enough marrying somebody else, giving somebody else, for whatever reason, it keeps going back to the good. And that's probably why I got my. Sure look good tonight. That's not the point. A man, men primally, somebody said it's always about the good. On a very primal and biological level, you were his. He did not want to share. It doesn't matter because men spread seed, right? That's the whole sort of like double standard. Men spread seed, but you were his. Yes, it is. It is a double standard. Yes, it is the idea of have my cake and eat it too. It doesn't matter. And you betrayed him because you willed yourself to another man. That was his property. You were his property. He already staked his claim. I hope people that are watching this realize that I'm tapping into energy, and I'm not like saying that everything that the W is saying is true, and how we as women should operate and how men should operate. I'm just saying it's very primal with him. Very much a twin flame. All right, where's this what is his current energy like? What does he have going on in his life right now? Thank you. She speaks. 7 of Cups. That's the second time confusion came up. So he's dealing with a lot of things right now, both good and bad. Just a lot of stuff happening right now. He might the Queen of Pentacles is coming up, and then the Lovers is coming up. He feels uneasy right now in his current situation. He could be married to a Queen of Pentacles, or rendezvousing with a Queen of Pentacles. But he feels really like it's not right. Like it's not wrong, but then it's not right. It's not quite right. The energy ain't quite right. No, it's not. It's a personal reading. I was doing 2 paid personal readings, and I'm doing a personal reading right now. I've already finished from Aries to Pisces, what it is that you need to know. And if you are interested in your sun, moon, rising, or whatever, just rewind. So he wants kids with you, huh? Still? All right, so what is his intentions with T? What is W's intentions with T? The 4 of Swords. To recover from what? The 4 of Wands, 4-4. You know, as I say this out loud, it sounds so delusional, but it makes so much sense. So essentially what he wants to do is kind of like have like a clean slate, and like, you know, like make so this is the wedding card, right? And then the recovery card, the 4 swords and the 4 of wands. Make you his, claim stake on you, like legally. So he does want to, like, he sees a future with you. The four of wands is also you know, having children and experiencing the holidays together, and festivities together, and celebrations together, Christmas and all that, whatever it is that you practice in the holiday season. But he can foresee all of that. What is blocking him from getting to this point right now? What is the most significant energy that is blocking W right now? What is the most significant energy, please, Spirit? The Ace of Swords. But so, like, he has a problem, because I don't really read these in the reverse, so I don't need to. He has a problem realizing his own get this out. He has a problem realizing that, like, one really fucking good conversation could heal a lot of past issues. He doesn't want to talk to you, though. He doesn't want to tell you how he feels. He doesn't want to hear how you feels. He just knows what he knows. Therein lies the issue. That he knows what he knows, but he's not willing to tell you about it. Because, why? Because why? Why? For W's energy, why? The Page of Cups. Check this out. I never noticed this about this card before. So this Page of Cups has a top on this cup, and it's red, right? And then he's got a top over here in his hand that's blue. So he'd have to switch things up. He'd have to let go of something in order to gain access to you. He don't want to do that. Remember, like, Soul Royal Oats. Hold on, why am I getting Coming to America? Simbi, what is his name? Arsenio Hall's character. Yeah, it's also truth. It's his truth. Look, he's holding his truth. Do you see blue down here is the truth, and then the red up here is the anger, right? Yeah. And he's holding his truth, and that's what this Ace of Swords is. He doesn't want to have the conversation. But hold on, I'm getting a download, something about Coming to America, and then Arsenio Hall's character, Simbi. So you remember, like, Eddie Murphy's character had like really genuine intentions and was honestly just trying to find a real wife, like the love. Find somebody, go fall in love with that person, and then that's the person that he's gonna marry, not like an arranged marriage. Meanwhile, Simbi's over here ready to fuck everybody in Queens, right? Because that's what he was used to back in Zamunda. And he didn't want to change that. And if you've watched the Coming to America 2, he doesn't change. He's an old man now. What are they, in the like 50s or 60s? He's an old man now, and he still doesn't want to change. I'm getting W being that character, the Simbi character. He doesn't want to change. He wants to be able to have his cake and eat it too. Why not? You did. That's just what he's saying. That's just what he's saying. See? Okay, so the Strength card, and it landed on the seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Man, so this is his inner beast, and she's prying his mouth open. We never see that. We never see the angel in the depiction or the woman in the depiction prying open the mouth. And remember, we were talking about the blue on here, the one that he's holding as being his truth. And then this is the biggest thing that was blocking it, which is his truth sword. Speaking his truth. Not lying to himself and not lying to you. I'm surprised he's a Virgo. I'm not. He's kind of like registering in this particular case as a Gemini. You have to pay for personal questions. And I'm actually closed now. I'm doing my last private reading. And I already did Virgo. You just got to rewind. I'm doing a private reading right now. All right, so his biggest thing is his truth. And you know the saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Well, you can, but the dog needs to be willing to learn. Nobody can force this. Not you, Divine Feminine. You can't force this. You can't. You're going to get bit. Because he's not ready for that yet. He's not really he's not ready. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. He's not ready he doesn't have the patience for it. For understanding how life works now, how chimes have changed, how you have changed and elevated as a person. Now, is there any hope? I mean, like, Virgo, I don't know, it would be interesting if you had access to his chart somehow and you were able to take it to an astrologer for him or her to look at his chart and say, all right, these things are going to be activated in 2026. So look for these potential changes. As long as he hops on these bandwagons of energy, maybe he can elevate himself. You said he's open. He opens up to me with no problem when we're in contact. But here's the thing. He's not telling you the whole truth. So help him God. He's not. He's telling you what he feels comfortable sharing. There's more to the story. He's an onion. He's a layered cake. He's a tiramisu. He's not telling you his full truth. He's hiding. And this red doesn't have to just be anger. This red can be passion. He's showing you the passionate side of him, but he's hiding his truth. What was the block? The truth. Damn, you came prepared, girl. She said, oh, the Tower. What is this Tower about, please? The King of Cups. So how do we get... So this is a reckoning with how he truly feels about you. This reckoning. I mean, that is the Scorpio card there. You know, when we're in Scorpio season. And this is the first time he presented himself as a person. As this Queen of Cups. I'm going to go back to a reading I did for Aries. The Lunar New Year. The 2025 Lunar New Year. We're at the third quarter of that because I did it in quarters. And the King of Cups kept coming in and out of the picture. And it was confusing to the Aries. And at this point in your energy, you should be experiencing some sort of energetic glow up, if not an actual physical one, while still also questioning where the Queen of Cups, where the King of Cups is going to fit in. Because he kept coming in and out. Watch that reading. It's a good one. You're going to have to scroll all the way down. But the Aries Lunar New Year one could help give you some insight and clarification, confirmation from your experience with him. But he's going through some sort of emotional awakening that's going to lead him where? The Three of Swords. And that's the first time I've ever seen a Three of Swords with an Ace of Swords in the middle of it. What is the biggest thing that's blocking him? So essentially he might actually be releasing someone. And going through like some sort of like painful breakup or realization that he can't be floozing around, sleeping with just anybody. So how do we get, how does he go? What opportunity is he going to have to go from this awakening that he's experiencing right now to him sharing the truth? What opportunities are going to present themselves to him? The Knight of Wands, the Moon card, the Page of Wands, and then the Eight of Wands. He's going to have to learn that it's about more than just sex and passion. Yeah, and usually it's going through the heart, but there's no hearts in this particular depiction. So his biggest truth that he's going to have to go through, the biggest hurdle for truth for him is that he has to realize that in order for him to get his divine feminine, the one whom he's always been tied to, is that he has to understand that things are more than physical. It's about more than just him. It's about you. And it's about emotional regulation, maturity, and being able to show up emotionally. Making space for your emotions and his. That's what, I'm getting communion, but that's what union means. So what's the biggest thing that's blocking him right now? It's the wand is blocking him, but confirmation, please. The Knight of Cups. He's not used to having to feel. Your man is the Grinch, essentially. His heart is 3 sizes too small. And it's encapsulated with ice. This is a protective mechanism. But we all have trauma. And I'm not making excuses for it, but that's what he's working through. Let's say the next 3 months. What's the most likely, what are the most likely events that's going to happen between T and W the next 3 months, please? Look at that. The Queen of Swords, the Emperor, the Nine of Wands, and the Temperance card. He's going to come to you with Queen of Swords energy. You're the Emperor. He's going to come to you with the Queen of Swords energy, and he's going to attempt at sharing. And it's going to be so hard for him. But he does 17 card, the Temperance card. He does really, really want to find balance. It's just that he's stuck in his ways. So as the Emperor, I mean, we're not here to, I'm going to be honest with you, but guys, if you're not entangled in a twin flame journey, then you have no room to talk here to what I'm about to say, okay? But because you're more elevated than he, right? Because you're more elevated than him, you might have to kind of show him. You might have to get real elementary with him and be like, this is, and it might have to be in the energy of your boundaries. If you want to talk to me, this is how I'm willing to accept communication. If you want to interact with me, it is going to be on my terms. Maybe that's how you're going to have to do it. If you want to, because what I was going to say is, he was confused as to why he was able to be a big-hearted man with me, but not with his former wife. Because that's not his twin. Maybe since you're the Emperor, you need to break it down to him. You know what you can do? And I only know this because I did it too. But I didn't send it to my twin. But you could go on to ChatGPT and you could ask it to break down twin flame journey, twin flame union, the whole ins and outs of all of this stuff, and put it in like 10 bullet points, and then make a readable Word document. You're going to have to teach him. What does this all mean? Where is this all coming from? Why can't I make relationships last out of this? Why do I feel at home with you? But then also, why can't I give myself to you? Why do you challenge me to be different, to be better? He might not say it like this. Why do you challenge me to be a better man? I don't understand it. Why do you expect so much from me? Why can't we go back to how things were 25 years ago? Why can't we just lay in bed together? Why does it have to be about more? You're going to have to bring these ideas to the table. You might be given that opportunity with this Nine of Wands and with this Temperance card. You're the divine feminine. You've been the leader this entire time in the 5D, but now in the 3D, you might have to be the leader. So what did I say? What did I say? How many months did I say? Regardless, he's coming back. Regardless, he's coming back. And dare I say, because I know how good the boom boom room is with this guy, you know, if it's your twin. But if he will, and if you're demanding it, I say no boom boom time. No under or over the belt. None of that. Because if you, again, lay down the ground rules, you want to see me again, we need to have a conversation. And what I'm about to say might sound outlandish and woo-woo. And even if you said it before to him, it's like, listen, I'm not going to let this conversation go. Here's a Word document. I got it from ChatGPT. This is what a twin flame journey is. You're my twin. You're never going to feel at home with anybody else. You're going to get another opportunity. I want to know if he's going to be open, because the Queen of Swords, it gives me reason to believe that he's going to be open. The Magician. He might come to the table a little bit more coachable than you think. Well, regardless, that's the thing about the twin flame journey. Regardless of what he thinks, if it's over or not, it's not over. Y'all aren't in coffins. That means it's not over. Until one of you guys has got your wings, it is not over. I don't know what you're saying, but I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to my client, baby. You just give him his space. Give him his space. Work on you. Go work on this PowerPoint presentation that you're gonna have to do. Go work on the choreography for the dance. The dance that you're gonna have to do. Just be prepared. He's coming back. You know, it's so funny that the divine masculine, there's a lot of divine masculines that believe it's over. Yeah, mine too, baby. Mine has not talked to me since January, and I haven't seen him for since 2013, 2012. I can't remember. That's how long it's been. I cannot remember. But mine is so fucking convinced that it is over. He don't want to have nothing to do with me. But he is always standing off to the side at least once a week. At least once a week. And I don't will him into my dreams anymore. But he's there. You gotta work on your mating dance. You better fluff them feathers, girl. You better. Go ahead, best friend. You better work on that mating dance. But we're not mating. We're not waiting until we have a conversation. I'm telling you, better book a conference room in some hotel. That's how you go wheel him in. Be like, meet me at the Marriott. And he's going to think that y'all are going to go to room 207, but you're actually going to the conference room in the Bell Center. Excuse me, sir? She said she's going to meet you in the Bell Center. I'm just saying. And you got a whole fucking table with a glass of water, a pen and paper. You better stand there with your retractable stick, your pointer, your red laser. I mean, what can we do as divine feminines? What can we do other than to poke fun? Because this is some heavy ass fucking shit. And we're over here, we're elevating, we're taking care of ourselves, we're trying to heal our love wounds, we're trying to heal our money wounds, we're trying to make sure that our relationship with our kids are good, we're trying to make sure that our relationship with our physical health is good. You gonna put that in your back pocket for later? I love that saying. I don't know where it came from, but I have been saying I'm gonna put that in my back pocket for later for a gajillion years. I used to use it in the military all the time. See? Where do you think I got that from? We're here. There's so many people that are confirming this energy right now. We've all experienced a variation of exactly what's going on right now between you and your twin flame. Divine feminines all over the world. Divine feminines unite. We're gonna have to put a PowerPoint presentation together. We're gonna have to get our choreography together and work out this fucking mating dance. All right. My daughter just texted me, guys. I gotta go. Next time, don't ask me a twin flame. I'm about to put a rule. No twin flame. Is it like if you go to like a music store and they're selling guitars, they have like specific songs that they don't want people to play? I'm about to say, I will do a reading on any subject, but if it's a fucking twin flame reading, I ain't doing it. The divine masculine haven't figured out how to act yet. They hate you. It's your fault. I ain't talking to you. And who in the hell do you think you are going to date another man and get married and shit? Giving me the bullshit and saving all the good stuff for them. So deeply layered. Divine feminines. I know there's at least one masculine watching. There's a couple of menses. There's a couple of divine masculine. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. But there's a couple of menses in the room right now. Because there's 5 of us talking in the chat. And there's 41 people watching. Okay? There's a couple of menses watching right now. And at least one of them is a divine masculine, and at least another one of them is a divine masculine that is connected to a divine feminine through a twin flame bond. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to the divine feminines up in this room. Listen. You got this. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't a damn thing you can do about it, but take care of yourself. Stop chasing. You gotta stop. Leave him alone. You gotta stop. Don't send an email. Every fucking retrograde. His birthday. I don't give a every birthday season, every holiday season, every fucking retrograde. Stop sending him the email. Just stop. Stop sending him the email. Stop sending him the text. No thirst trap pictures. Fuck it. Stop. Go date. I am. Go start dating people. Start flirting with other people. You see that? Do you see what Sweet Pea said? Leave him alone. Hold on. All right, we're about to go. Hold on. Let's not go yet. Let me block these people first. Hold on. Here we go. All right, guys. Just stop. Put your rings in the middle. Put your rings in the middle. Divine feminines unite. Let's do it. It's hard to date. All right. Well, then don't date. But I mean, you do or you do or you don't. I don't know. All right. Divine feminines unite. I love you guys. To the masculines that are in the room, I love you too. Much love to everybody here. The wallflowers and those active people down in the comments down below. Thank you guys so very much for joining me. Go enjoy yourself. Have a good and safe weekend. If I don't see you before the next live, then I might see you on Monday or I don't know. Whenever I see you, be good. Everybody, call in peace to your life, but be the peace bringer as well. All right. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye, everyone.